That's just beautiful.
There you go. Okay, great.
That's it. That's perfect.
To wear the shorts and the blouse and the stars really does make you stand out.
It's been something that I've looked up to as a little girl, and now it's so much more than that to me.
I think that we represent the all-American girl.
The uniform is unmistakable. The name resonates with football fans across the globe. Since 1972, the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders have grown into a world-famous attraction.
We are fortunate to be in an organization that is larger than life and legendary. We have continued to uphold the standards of excellence and the magic that somehow blends the bigness of Dallas, the excellence of the Dallas Cowboys, the NFL, and the beauty and approachable qualities of a girl next door.
Whether performing in front of 65,000 fans at Texas Stadium or making appearances overseas, the cheerleaders are no longer just the darlings of the National Football League. America's sweethearts are a true American icon.
Hello everyone, my name is Justine Phillips. I'm a 21-year-old dance instructor from Plano, Texas.
Each spring, up to 1,000 women audition to wear the star-studded uniform. Even returning veterans must fight to keep their spot on the roster.
As a veteran, the audition process, I think, gets a little bit harder every time you go around. The first time you come in, you really don't know what to expect, so it's all new. This is my third audition. The longer you're around, the more they expect.
We will announce those ladies that we will be taking into this season's training camp. Congratulations, outstanding job, and we'll see you in an hour.
The 22 veterans who make the squad are handsomely rewarded with a chance to make the cheerleaders' 29th annual swimsuit calendar. The location? Vallarta, Nayarit, Mexico, just 10 minutes north of Puerto Vallarta on the Pacific coast.
You don't have to go to school, you don't have to go to work, you kind of get to sleep in, exercise, paint a little pottery, maybe lay under an umbrella. I mean, I can't complain. It's Wednesday to Wednesday with nothing to do but nothing.
Today we're at Stanley Korshak and we're actually doing the initial swimsuit fittings. We have about 200 suits and we're going through model by model and suit by suit and trying to find the best fit, the best color, and the best design on each individual cheerleader.
Dawn has yet to break, but the cheerleaders are dressed, packed, and ready for their 6 a.m. flight to Puerto Vallarta. The early airport call is vital for logistical reasons, but it also helps them prepare for a week of very early rises and makeup calls.
That's what you call curbside service.
By mid-morning, the ladies arrive at Maraval Resort and Suites to a vibrant Mexican greeting from the hotel staff. The stirring welcome includes some 200 employees lining the lobby staircase, complete with a full mariachi band. After a long morning, the cheerleaders couldn't have asked for a better wake-up call. Days before the ladies arrived, Kelly and the photography crew scouted several locations throughout the region. With its authentic Mexican vistas, breathtaking beaches, and scenic destinations, Vallarta, Nayarit serves as an ideal backdrop for the 6-day shoot, featuring 22 of the NFL's most beautiful women.
The destination of Vallarta, Nayarit has given us such diversity, from fiery sunsets at San Francisco Beach to small, very intimate coves in Nuevo Vallarta and everything in between. At the end of this project, when I get back to Dallas, I think this is going to be our best publication, and I know it's going to be the best scrapbook of memories.
On their first night in town, the cheerleaders attend a plush welcome party hosted by Alfonso Rizzuto.
And we are doing it here at home, at my house, which I welcome everybody. I'm very happy to have the Dallas Cheerleaders here. The Dallas Cheerleaders are well known in Mexico, and it's one of the best events that we could imagine.
Hola! The cheerleaders' 3 veteran photographers are also excited about the possibilities for this year's calendar.
We just want them to have fun and feel at ease and feel beautiful, which they will be.
They're looking forward to this throughout the whole year. We're looking forward to this throughout the whole year, so it all culminates in a grand week of beautiful shooting.
We can just pull a lot of different flavors out of this area and get them into this calendar so that everybody gets a chance to enjoy what we did here.
The cheerleaders cap off the night's festivities by performing on a much different stage than Texas Stadium. Backed by a lovely ocean sunset, the ladies kick off the week with a special program for the region's dignitaries. But the hours are waning. Another early morning is just around the corner. Those pre-dawn calls have finally arrived. With the sun still down, Christina is the first to depart with Alex's crew.
We are here with Christina Parker in the back of a van, bright and early in the morning. In the middle of the night.
I woke up at 3:45. It's a little chilly for me. For most people, it's probably just right, but I'm a cold person, so I'm freezing. Do you want me to smile?
Smile, don't smile, everything.
Alex gives Christina some last-second instructions, and the making of the 2007 calendar is officially underway.
Yeah, turn a bit that way, your body. Relax your left hand, your left one. Play with it. Let it go, let it go, let it go. That's it. A little bit more. That's perfect. Look towards the feet. Turn your body a bit. That's it. Beautiful.
After tackling the rocks, Christina's first shoot continues back on solid ground.
That's just beautiful, that board back there.
While some local admirers get a closer look.
Pose it, baby.
Alex, make sure you got that one in the can.
That worked perfect.
1, 2.
Meanwhile, Wade gets his day started with Whitney and Jen.
Beautiful warm eyes. That's nice eyes. There you go. Oh, the sky looks pretty. Pretty. Turn it here more sideways now. A little side angle. That's it. Bring your face towards you. That's it. Pretty face. That's it. This time we're looking out this way. Just daydreaming. Yeah, that's pretty. Very pretty. Back to camera. Good. Beautiful. Pretty. That's awesome. Beautiful. I like it. You got a little life in your eyes. I like that. It's pretty. Beautiful. Oh man, you got those expressions down. That is beautiful. Very cool. That's pretty eyes. You know, kind of sleepy eyes now. It's pretty.
Little bend on the right, pull it in just a touch. There you go. Okay, great.
And Leah steams up the beaches of Real Del Mar with Bobby.
Okay, reset. Good. Smoke.
First day's going good, easing into it, but I'm having fun.
Give me those bedroom eyes or whatever. Okay, work it there. That's good. Pretty and sexy. Good. A little lean forward, kind of leaning into me. Face here. Eyes here. Good. Yeah, that's perfect. Looking good. And even looking off that way is really nice. Yeah, good. And off in the distance. Great.
It's crazy. It's like I never think I look like that. You know, look different when other people do your hair and makeup. You just kind of look different, but it looks good. I'm happy.
Hi, I'm Nicole Hamilton. I'm 23 years old, and this is my second year with the Dallas Cowboys Cheerleaders.
Nicole is from Nashville, Tennessee. She has lived in New York for a little bit and also lived in Texas, so she's been all around. We got really close last year on show group trips together. We went to Korea and Japan together, and she's just the most awesome person. I love her to death.
I first decided I wanted to be a Dallas Cowboys cheerleader when my mother and I were at the grocery store, and there were Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders set up, and they were signing autographs, and I just thought they were just these big celebrities. They were gorgeous, and I went up, got a poster. I still have it ever since. I wanted to find out what it took to be one, and just never really thought that I'd actually get a chance to do it.
Very sexy, very hot.
After the audition process, Nicole sought advice from teammates leading up to her first calendar trip.
Some of the girls told me to go look online at Sports Illustrated and check out some of the poses, and it really helped me because in previous shoots I've done, there were more harder poses, and here I see that there's a more softer, feminine feel to it.
Making the calendar would be a dream come true, but Nicole realizes that like the NFL,
it's almost any given Sunday. You never know who's going to come out with a good shoot, even if it's someone that you think is the most beautiful person on the squad. If they didn't have a good shoot day, or the sun didn't come out, or just things didn't go right, you just never know. If I could be any month, it would be November, because my birthday, so on Thanksgiving, is on November 24th.
There you go. Nice.
as the morning sun bathes the waters at Vallarta Gardens, Lisa prepares for her first shoot of the trip, her fourth with the cheerleaders.
1, 2. That's beautiful. I love that little slight smile. That's working great. One, two. That's pretty, Lisa. A little bit of a smile. That's it. There's a big thing out there. Yeah. You can see it.
It was there yesterday.
Lisa has no problem wading out beyond the shore, even if she might not be alone.
I'm pretty outgoing, and I'm the one that usually likes to go out and about and into the water. And when we were in Cabo one year, all these waves were coming in, the tide was coming in, I just kept wanting to go out further and further.
Lisa didn't have the chance to shoot last year, but she hasn't lost that calendar touch.
I mean, it's fun being with all the girls and, spending time on the beach, but this is fun coming out to the different locations and getting to work with the photographers and getting your hair done, your makeup done. So that's what I enjoy about it. I like that one.
Isn't that pretty?
Mm-hmm.
Is that one of the new ones or an old one?
Wow. Doesn't even look like me. I love that.
Isn't that cool?
Alright, we're starting. Amazing. Amazing. Just amazing.
After clocking a 19-hour first day, Alex is back at the beach with Becca.
Give me a very James Bondish kind of. What I do without James Bond. Great. That is very well. Nice. Stay right there. Amazing. Hold on, let the water go down. You turn and look at me, okay? Let's do it natural. Give me. Do it. Yesterday, while we were shooting here, we were told over there the sun didn't come up, so I figured the same thing might happen today. When I saw it was cloudy, so we headed out here, and yeah, we got great sun, we got great Becca, we got somebody's looking out for us.
Wade also changes his afternoon plans in Sayulita with the aid of some wise locals.
Very pretty. Back to camera.
After Sarah's impromptu shoot at a seaside restaurant, Wade catches wind of a stunning private beach only 20 minutes away.
I got up and asked him if he needed to see some places, beautiful places.
Wade's crew heads to the beach and finds a perfect hideaway spot for Sarah and Christina.
It's awesome. It's very beautiful. Kind of secluded. It's really nice.
There you go. 1, 2. Beautiful. Relax your eyes a little bit. You're opening them. That's cute. Do that again. Looking off.
Christina and I are really pretty good friends. We spend a lot of time together. She's absolutely a goofball. Actually, I'm really glad to have her with me today because it relaxes me a lot.
Be sure not to rub against the rock.
Christina has gotten a better grasp on the rocks since her day one shoot with Alex.
You're limited to movement because your feet can only go to so many places and your hands can, so it's different.
Christina's sizzling rock shoots could put her in the calendar for the second straight year.
I was actually December, which meant when they revealed it, I was the last one revealed, which was kind of nerve-wracking, and then you got to November and you're like, dang, and then they showed December and I was like, oh. I would love to again, but there's a lot of competition here. You have so many beautiful, absolutely beautiful women that you're competing against, but you're also rooting for because you want everybody to get the experience and the chance to be in the calendar.
Beautiful expression. Good. Too far with your eyes. Have your chin down.
Chin down?
No smile.
No smile. Mouth closed more?
The cat has gotten Wade's tongue by day 3, but a bout of laryngitis won't keep him from giving star directions, even if they're relayed by someone else.
Chin.
Chin down.
I can read lips pretty well. No, it was a little difficult, but the crew members were letting me know what to do and what he wanted.
So more side buttons or just more of like,
I'm not very good at posing.
Oh. Yeah, just do things that feel natural to you.
He was giving me more poses, which is easier for me because I'm like when people tell me what to do rather than just coming to my own. And then by the end of the shoot, I think I was able to relax and just move my arms and movement. Each shoot I think I get more experience, more relaxed. So I definitely think the pool series will come out the best out of all of them. I hope so. I hope it's good enough to make it.
In the afternoon, Corey takes a boat ride to beautiful Las Coletas, nestled on the southern shores of Honduras Bay.
There's warm, sexy eyes up there. Bring your chin down a little bit.
Like some of her teammates, Corey takes a little while to loosen up. The bright lights of Texas Stadium aren't necessarily enough preparation for the camera.
I'm not a model. I've never really been in that situation, so it was difficult for me to kind of warm up and feel comfortable, but Wade did a good job in helping me to get that to feel comfortable, and so we were able to take some really good shots today.
Beautiful, that's it.
The Bamboo Grove shoot was probably my favorite. It was very different and unique, and just the color was really beautiful. The green against the colors of my suit I thought was really cool, how Wade thought of that.
That's great.
Meanwhile, Alex's afternoon takes an unlucky turn when one van overheats on the road to San Francisco Beach, giving Andrea and Erica some downtime while they wait for the rest of the gang.
Well, since they put 3 hot blondes in a van, it broke down, it overheated, so we got stuck on the side of the road.
The show must go on. We're still working and we're getting ready and we've still got sun, so we're okay right now.
The entire crew finally reaches its destination, and the shoot is on.
Look at the camera. That's the look. That's it. Great. Little bit of a smile. Again. Beautiful, beautiful look. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, let me see you. Okay, remember 1, 2, 3. I like it. I like your smile. Woo-wee! That's a shot, man.
After 2 years on the squad, Andrea's teammates still haven't figured out her career away from Texas Stadium.
The oil and land man. And I've actually asked her what that is several times, and I still could not tell you.
When I met Andrea and found out she was an oil and gas landman, really didn't know what it was. Kind of instantly had the picture in my head of, you know, her wearing like a hard hat and like overalls or something.
No, not yet. I haven't put the derricks in or anything like that. I don't know if I'm strong enough for that.
Some 50 miles from the bright lights of Dallas, Andrea plies her craft at least once a week in the sleepy town of Rio Vista. Population 509.
I work for an oil and gas company, and I mainly do the title work. I research their chain of title, and we pick a piece of land that we're going to drill on, and I go through all of the records in the courthouse and kind of see who owns the minerals. This is the end result of the work that I do with the chain of title and the mineral interest. And now we have the rig on the drill site.
She hardly looks like your average oil and gas landman, but Andrea has developed a passion for the business from her father, who's also her boss.
My dad has actually been an oil and gas attorney for 30 years, so out of college I spent the summer with him working as a landman, and then I enjoyed it.
She's been awesome. I mean, this has been quite an ordeal to do the cowboy workout, the cheerleader workout, and do this job. And travel in between she spends many hours a day doing this, so this has really been great to see how she's handled it.
Beautiful face, that's it.
Phil was more than willing to give Andrea the week off as she tries to grace the calendar's pages for the first time.
That's another awesome thing, you know. Of course, I get a lot of calls about calendars, you know, so yeah, that'll be great. If she gets on the calendar, we'll be thrilled.
But beware, Dad. Andrea might have another career on the horizon.
I fear for her when this calendar is published because she has such a professional career, but she's definitely built and has the bone structure and the body structure of a professional model. And her shots are stunning. Everything's just perfect.
Your eyes, break away, come back to me, and go. That's what I need.
No veteran lends more proof to the Cheerleaders' international appeal than Emma Dawson.
I was actually born in Bedford, England, but my whole family is from Newcastle. I never had an accent. My sister is 3.5 years older than me, and she had an accent when she was younger, but it's not there anymore.
That's Barbara Castle in Northumberland.
It was really neat meeting Emma's parents for the first time. Her dad doesn't have an accent so much as her mother does. The first time I met her mom, I really had to pay close attention to what she was saying. She came over one time and she was like, "You girls need to clean the benches." And I was like, "What's a bench?" But she was talking about the countertop.
Emma's parents moved to Texas after she was born. A 2-year job assignment for her father turned into a permanent residence in the U.S. and a chance for Emma to pursue her dancing career.
She started dancing when she was probably about 6. We put her in. She started with the cheerleading group at school, and she enjoyed that so much we put her into dance classes, and she just took off from there. She didn't get it from me.
When she told me she was trying out, I was in England at the time. There was like a 2-week overlap where she was doing exams at school and she was having to practice. So at first she was like, "You don't have to be a cheerleader, you can quit." And I was like, "Mom, I'm gonna do this."
4 years later, Emma is one of DCC's most reliable veterans and an annual calendar favorite.
The first year that I made calendar, I was October, and it was amazing. I wasn't expecting it at all, not at one bit. and I just remember being very shocked. It was awesome.
How much you do this for a living? Beautiful.
Well, it was exciting. I think my husband Dave had more fun with it than I did, but it's just very nice to see her there, because all the girls they work so hard and they all want to be on the calendar, and it's just lovely that she was chosen. I've been in the calendar for the past 2 years, so if I don't make it this year, it's okay. Of course I want to make it on the calendar, but if I don't, it gives somebody else the opportunity to experience that.
There you go, good there. I've got a loop I need tied back on her.
Natalie attired in a pink suit matching her pink board, Whitney looks ready to hit the Sayulita surf after today's shoot with Bobby.
Good. A little more sultry on these. Beautiful. Again. Okay, good. And nice.
But first, Bobby decides to add a little wildlife to the scene.
And again, keep working it. That's nice. Steady.
Meanwhile, Alex's plan for day 4 is no plan, just a boat and a little beach hopping with Trisha.
We're crossing the whole bay, and we're just gonna see places we like and beach it, take some pictures, and see what happens. It'll be good, it'll be fun.
Alex eventually finds what he's looking for, a graceful adobe doorway secured by a rocky cove, perfect for Trisha's shoot.
We passed it a couple of times by boat. I winged it and tried to find the owner, which I did, who was very, very, very nice, and she's letting us shoot here.
The crew's biggest task is setting up shop against the uneven rocks.
No se mete lo más posible. It's not the easiest place to put a silk, but it's very beautiful.
Appreciate it.
Let's do it. All right, everything's perfect. Now you gotta look relaxed. 1, 2, 3. That's it. That looks amazing. You know you look amazingly hot up there, you know. We're gonna rock and roll now, all right? Nice. That's perfect. We got it.
Back at the Four Seasons, Justine is starting her 3rd shoot of the trip.
Beautiful. Now look at the camera like that. That's really real sweet, warm eyes. There we go. 1, 2. Beautiful. All right, you're doing great.
Wade is pleased with the results, but he wants Justine to let her hair down a little bit.
7, 8.
In every shoot, I've been way too much like a brick, and so Wade thought that it would loosen me up a lot if I did kind of move, and they tried to turn up the music in the background, but it was a little hard to dance to, but it was good.
Justine might be modest, but she hardly looks like a brick to Wade, Alex, or Bobby.
That's just perfect. 1, 2.
If anything, she might be mistaken for a calendar veteran, even if it's her first trip as a Cowboys cheerleader.
If you knew how good you look, you'd be really confident.
Most of the veterans' advice that they gave me were to just mainly relax and breathe and just, go with the flow, but also don't do anything you're not comfortable with, and just kind of roll with it all. And they, gave me absolutely no worries about anything. There's no competition for me because this is my first year. I don't expect anything out of it. I'm just here for the experience. I think the best way is just leave that out of your head. Don't worry about it. Go with the flow.
Go with the flow sums up Justine's shoot with Wade, and the finished product could be calendar worthy.
Beautiful.
6 years ago, the cheerleaders took their maiden voyage to Vallarta, Nayarit for the production of their annual calendar. A lot has changed since. While beautiful beaches and resorts are still a hallmark, it's only a small portion of what the region offers today.
New hotels, new developments, restaurants, excursions, and activities that make Vallarta Nayarit such a perfect spot for these type of projects and for a vacation, for anybody.
Each day, while a handful of ladies are out shooting, the rest of the group plans its day in and around the resort.
We get away from the hectic schedule of practice at Valley Ranch. We're here, the rookies are back training, and it's kind of just a free-for-all. You get to do whatever you want to do and have a good time.
The cheerleaders also get a taste of the region's 65 various excursions, including visits to some hospitable dolphins and sea lions. The trips not only offer bonding time for the ladies, but a break from long days of shooting.
That was amazing. It was so much fun. I had never seen one before, and We actually got to kiss it, which was really cool. Hello, this is very exciting. I'm having definitely a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
By day 5, the girls get to show off their world-famous teamwork. An outdoor challenge will test their resolve in the rugged mountains surrounding the area. From donkey rides to zip lines, some will confront their fears, while others simply get a rush of adrenaline.
It was physically very challenging and mentally even more challenging because it did require skill. And I wish I had my whole team here. I actually wish I could have done this as a team building experience for my entire squad.
I have a little bit of fear of heights, but yeah, I guess you just get over it. I mean, once you go up and do that first zip line, you're done. You have to go the rest of the way.
This trip is ultimately about a photo shoot, but the results that come out of a trip like this are experiences that only a very few group of ladies experience together.
Oh, what the heck was that?
But not to worry, there's still work to be done. Becca, Misty, and Monica get in some shooting before the sun sets on day 5.
Turn your body towards me more. Yeah, that works. Beautiful.
A little more chin this way, but the eyes here. Yeah. Gorgeous.
Good, great. All right. Real kind of sultry looks here, okay? Nice.
Lisa tested the waters early in the week. Now on the final day of shooting, she's jumping right in with the little company. Meanwhile, Alex gets a dolphin's eye view below the surface.
That was beautiful! Yes! That's amazing! Tell Lisa I love her, please.
Lisa proves she's not only photogenic, but a skilled swimmer. That combo provides Alex with some magnificent underwater shots.
There she comes. Beautiful picture. God bless her. God bless her, for real.
While her teammates merely watched dolphins earlier in the trip, Lisa has just cashed in on a once-in-a-lifetime chance.
Be underwater like that with them and swimming in and out with them. It was so exciting and just breathtaking, and I can't wait to see the pictures.
Muy bien.
For the first 5 days, Wade maximized the region's endless stretch of beach, but on Wednesday, he took to the streets.
Go back away from me just a couple inches. Good.
A bikini-clad beauty isn't an everyday sight in downtown Vallarta. Not surprisingly, Elizabeth attracts an audience.
Relax your elbow. There you go. That's pretty.
Last year, Elizabeth made the calendar on a last-minute shoot with Bobby. She's trying to capture that magic again amidst the hustle and bustle of morning traffic.
1, 2. Pretty smile. That's a great smile.
Later in Sayulita, Lindley and Mackenzie are the seaside town's main attraction on an otherwise tranquil Tuesday afternoon.
Oh, you know what? Let's get one where you're just doing your hair back like that. I like that anyway.
The dusty streets become flooded with onlookers who had previously sought shade from the hot sun.
Today we were more on the city, more in the open, so there's more people around to watch. Of course, it's a little uncomfortable being, kind of the center of attention with all the people standing there, but it was fun.
Yeah, I like the way you're moving. Just do your own thing, and I'll just count for you. 1, 2. Very cool. You did such beautiful expressions even when you're not smiling. That's great, your eyes.
Lindley is no stranger to the Cheerleaders' annual shoot or the inside pages of the calendar.
It's kind of cool because every calendar trip I've been on so far, I've been privileged enough to make the calendar.
Now in her 5th and possibly her final year with the squad, Lindley wanted to cherish every moment during her 4th calendar shoot in Vallarta, Nayarit.
I've been here for 5 years and it has gone so fast. And sometimes I just have to remind myself of how blessed I am to be here and how blessed I am to get to do wonderful things like come to Puerto Vallarta.
There are no guarantees that Lindley will make it 4 straight, but she certainly has the experience.
Her shots, though, this year are more powerful, sexier, a little bit stronger in presence than in the past. She actually surprised me. It's not real girl next door this year. It's a little bit stronger than that. And I think she's gonna like that new look, that new sense of maturity and confidence.
Come a long way since our first shot, Lindley.
Alex has especially enjoyed his time with Lindley this year.
She was my very first cheerleader that I ever photographed back in 2003. And she's come a long way since then. She's always been beautiful, but now she's a little bit more self-assured. Look at her. She's perfect.
To call Leah's next shoot challenging would be an understatement. Alex chooses an exotic but steep rock structure for his first spot. The jagged outcroppings provide little room for Leah's long legs.
A little dangerous. I was up on a rock for a little bit, and it was high up, and there's a big drop off on either edge.
We're not done yet. And we're moving fast.
Chest deep in water, Alex ignores the unpredictable surf, while Leah tries to stay focused. The results are stunning, but they didn't come easily.
I beat her up bad, but it was worth it.
Sometimes life imposes itself in the middle of one's dream. In this idyllic setting, Megan Fox has been caught between savoring a rare opportunity and coping with personal tragedy.
I was a little concerned about Megan on this trip because she's just lost her mother 10 days ago. It's affected all of us.
As one of the squad's most dependable leaders, Megan decided she couldn't remove herself from one of her great passions, no matter how hard that might be.
Megan has such a strong personality and strong heart that, you know, she didn't want to leave us.
You know, right after the whole situation with my mom happened, I thought to myself, wow, you know, it's maybe hard a little bit to go, but I mean, really, within days, I just said, I need that.
And by making the calendar, she can pay a small but tender tribute to her mom.
I'm more thrilled for Megan than probably for anybody here because her pictures are stunning. And she deserves it. She needs just a little extra boost of something special right now because it's such a difficult time for her.
I can't imagine being home and not being with everybody else and experiencing that. If it weren't for those girls, that's a situation I never really would have gotten through, I think, on my own.
Someone like that, I know that I can definitely learn from and look to her and know that no matter what happens to you, everything's going to be all right.
Back in Dallas, but with little time to unwind, Kelly's work is just beginning.
Okay, did we find these? Did we compare these? Do you think we can?
If we could find the set of her in the tree.
The original set.
There's one I missed, and then we can look at the pics.
That's Wade.
This is Bobby.
The 6-day shoot produced over 11,000 images, an astronomical number that must be whittled down to a handful in just 4 weeks.
This year, because we had 2 photographers shooting digital, it actually allowed them the ability to shoot more pictures, which is good and bad.
Through a combination of paper printouts, transparencies, and computer editing, Kelly and her staff have a mountain of results to sort through. The project is an overwhelming one, which is why Kelly often seeks opinions from outside sources.
Dan, can you help a girl out? I'm sleepless if I think I missed one shot because it would be my nightmare that the one shot that I missed or just kind of skimmed past was the best one.
Watch your hand in your left, kind of softening. Yeah, there you go.
The cheerleaders aren't finished modeling yet either. All 22 veterans plus this year's rookie class meet Bobby in Dallas for their annual cameo shots.
Shooting in the studio compared to the location work is a lot more sane and controlled.
One of the special things about taking our cameos here at Bobby Badger's studio over the next 2 days is it also has the potential of making the cover of the calendar, which will represent our whole entire squad.
Kelly uses the extra studio space to continue editing, with a little help from Bobby and a surprise appearance by Wade.
That's a beautiful, I love the setting and the suit and her and everything. Okay, I'm going to nix those.
It really does help have the photographers involved in the editing process. They all like to edit their own shots, and of course if they had it their way, the entire calendar would be theirs exclusively. I let Wade kind of edit through Bobby's shots and Bobby pick his favorites of Wade's shots, and it absolutely helped provide clarity.
The switch to digital produced a massive collection of photos, but it also meant instant results for Kelly and the photographers on the trip.
We get to see what we've gotten not only as we're shooting, but even immediately after.
I was ahead of the curve. I did get some good editing done down in Mexico, but it gave me a jump start on the process. But I also like to come back and really kind of focus and concentrate, and that kind of takes a quiet room and several days of looking through pictures.
After weeks of waiting, the ladies gather at midfield of Texas Stadium to see the pages unveiled.
Are y'all ready to see your calendar? We'll start with our cover.
The cover reveals a surprise. 4 extra months added to this year's publication.
And yes, Lisa noticed our secret. It is this year's 16 glorious months on location in Vallarta, Nayarit, Mexico.
The extended calendar is a smashing success and an utter shock to some of the girls who made individual months.
November!
I still really do not believe it. I'm kind of like, I looked at it like 3 times just to make sure it was really me. Because when she moved it, I was like, that's the swimsuit I wore, but is that me?
December. I just could not believe that that girl was me, because I looked nothing like that last year, and now I still feel like that's not me.
The first person I would love to call would be my mom, because I know how excited she would be. You just have to kind of soak it up and say, yes, I wish she was here, but I always know she's watching.
It's time for practice, but the shock still hasn't worn off. The ladies need to take one more look at the inside.
22 of the most beautiful women I've ever met get shot, and we're very fortunate there's 16 months this time around, but I just feel very honored to be a part of it again.
With the 2007 calendar in the books, America's sweethearts are back in a familiar place, cheering for America's team.
Getting to wear this uniform with such pride and getting to walk down that tunnel onto the field, it's a dream come true.
But by next summer, they'll trade their uniforms for swimsuits and add to the growing legacy of the calendar.
Special thanks to Vallarta, Nayarit, Mexico. Transportation provided by Funjet Vacations. Lodging provided by Maraval Resort and Suites.
The 2007 Dallas Cowboys Cheerleaders calendar is here. Don't miss your chance to see 16 magnificent months of swimsuit sensation. Call 1-800-280-0097 or visit DallasCowboys.com today.
Introducing the destination site of the 2007 Dallas Cowboys Cheerleaders calendar, Vallarta, Nayarit, Mexico. Come and discover adventure all over again. Come and discover luxury all over again. Come and discover nature all over again.
What keeps you coming out here?
Well, I still love the freedom. I can do what I want, whenever I please. Everything I need I got right here.
Yep.
Plus, at my age, I don't need some cruise director telling me what time the Tai Chi lessons start.
Sure don't.
Fun-Jet Vacations all-inclusive packages give you more, all at one great price.
Let's go check out that seafood restaurant.